Welcome to another episode of The Discussion. You are now rocking out with the bad guy CJ Dub, alongside my esteemed colleague, the self-proclaimed good guy, Mr. Facts himself, Brother E. Dale.
Hey man, you already know, man, it's your boy E. Dale, aka Mr. Facts, the self-proclaimed good guy, man. I'm gonna start owning up to it today.
Hey, that's good, man. I'm
gonna own up to it today.
I'm glad that you're doing that because it's been a year or better when you just refuse to accept that title. But, you know, the truth of the matter is,
It is what it is.
nobody ever called you the good guy. You just took it upon yourself to step into that role. And
I don't think so, man. You know what I mean?
who called you the good guy?
I mean, really, first of all, you did. You know what I mean? A couple years ago, you was like, yo, E, you a good guy, bro. I was like, yo, I'm running with it. Is that a problem? Hold up. Were you being truthful?
No.
Because are you... you saved me no room for argument.
I was not being truthful at all. I mean, to the point where, I really don't even remember calling you that.
Okay, so what you're saying is right here live, I'm not a good guy. That's what you're telling me, right?
You a good guy.
That's all I'm saying, man. You said this before.
You a good guy, but like you was taking that whole the good guy thing. You know what I'm saying? You kind of like the good guy, like Chucky was the good guy.
Hey, look, if y'all think CJ B
Was it Chucky? You know what I'm saying? The good guy.
Chucky,
It was a good guy
the
dog.
Chucky. Yeah, the good guy dog.
Yeah, you.
Also, Dad, you gonna put me like that's how you doing it?
I'm just saying it makes sense. You may
No, it doesn't
may
make
not
sense.
be as bad as Chucky, but you know.
It doesn't make sense, man.
But yeah, you a good guy though, man.
Yo, this shit right here, this is the city of Raleigh, baby. This is where we at, Raleigh, North Carolina, man. Check us out every Tuesday night, man.
And Thursday.
And Thursday night, right now, I got a bunch of school stuff. We got a bunch of things going on. We will resume Thursdays shortly, so.
With another product with C&E Media Group, Adam vs. Eve.
Yes.
New episode this Thursday.
Okay.
So y'all make sure y'all go check that out.
Now make sure y'all check it out, man. Adam vs. Eve, man. This Thursday. What
matter of
time?
fact,
8
what-
o'clock, 9 o'clock? What time?
It'll be released 7 o'clock in the
7
morning.
o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning.
7 o'clock in the morning.
Woo, that's what's up,
Episode
baby.
1 for 2022.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
And I want to give a special shout out to everybody in the comment section. If it's your first time checking out the show, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get your notifications each and every time we drop some new content.
Mm-hmm.
The PayPal is not pinned above, but however, if you choose to make a donation and want to make a pledge towards a worthy cause, like hoodies for the homeless, shout out to Nisi and Heather and the whole squidard, you can do so at money sign CJ Dub and money sign 23A Rick, which we all know. That's the
Only time
the only time.
you get to call me by my real name, man. So look, don't hesitate to donate, man. Donate to go to worthy causes, man. You want to see the show progress, you want to see it move into other spaces, I'll let your boy, man, donate to the show, man. We here, man. We love you.
Absolutely.
So look, hold up. Before we move on, you got that whole thing down packed, man. You ran that thing off like you was a radio jockey or something.
What you mean?
I'm starting to think you Russ Park son.
Yeah, that was a little.
You ran that down. Yo, it's gonna go. Yeah, man. Did it
So-
tell you it's
so
right here?
Young Russ.
You did that though. You did. Listen, that's a compliment. I want to tell you, bro. I'm happy being here. How was your day?
Yeah, my day was pretty good, man. You know,
Okay.
you know how much I work, so you know, got off, got a couple hours of sleep, and you
Okay.
know, got up, and now here we go. It's on. And I also want to give a special birthday shout out to a couple of people. First one, my little brother Didi. Today is his birthday.
Shout out,
Salute
Didi.
to D Block. Happy birthday, kid.
Happy birthday.
And also another person, one of our favorite people, one of my favorite people, great artist. Shout out to Bella Noel. They want to wish her
Happy
a
birthday, Noel.
birthday to Bella.
Happy birthday, Noel. Stay away from the cheese dudes. Drink plenty of water. Remember that. We had this conversation before.
Hey, listen.
Shout out to you and your family.
What was that? Her post that day? She felt like something was kicking out her belly.
Yeah. She felt like it was kicking in her belly. It was just those doodles rumbling that shit.
We had a stomach
Bubble
rumble.
guts.
Yeah,
Bubble
Bella,
guts.
you know, stay away from the cheese doodles.
Stay away from the
Right?
cheese doodles, man. Too much grease.
And that's a perfect segue into the Daily Scroll. In the Daily Scroll, today's winner of the Daily Scroll is one of our homies, one of our longtime friends, Mr. Karikian Farris. And the post of the day, he says, wings from Taco Bell might as well get a burger from AutoZone. And I have that was a nice quote.
That was a nice quote.
Because would you eat wings from Taco Bell? Like, I don't think I would do that.
I think these restaurants are really trying to compete, man, and jump in, expand their portfolios, and just jumping in the fight. They're just trying to jump in and land where they land. That's what I think going on right now.
I would be scared about wings from Taco Bell.
Well, look, I will say this: Taco Bell had this chicken wrap. It was high priced with this little piece. It was a great wrap, you know. So I mean, hey, that was great. So it may be that same style chicken, just wings. I mean, look, I would like to try it.
I'm not trying to.
We have to look. Hold up. We have to try it and critique it on air.
I'm not trying no wings.
I want to try it and critique it on air. How about that? Can I do that, bro?
Excuse me.
Can I let the people know how those Taco Bell wings are?
I'm just speaking for myself. I am not trying.
You know what, man?
Any wings from Taco Bell.
You don't want to try anything, a Sweeties meal. You don't want to try wings from Taco Bell. You know what I mean? Look, I tell you what, let's deep fry some fish. Let's go back to take it back to the south.
Hey, you know I'll do that in the heart.
Yeah, let's just deep fry some fish.
You know what? I feel I could do that right now. People don't know.
Yeah,
I've actually fried fish while we were doing the show.
Yep.
And that's real talk.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we in here smelling like grease, you know what I mean? Hush puppies and French fries. We was doing our thing out there, you know?
Yeah,
so that's what's up, man. So look, I don't know. I'll try the wings from Taco Bell. Me personally, I don't have an issue with it.
Well, that's on you, man. You can try.
I like new things, man. I like trying new things, man.
Hey, I like trying new things too, but one thing I'm not gonna try is wings from Taco Bell.
Okay, but you're doing the hat. You're trying the hat today. You're doing that. You know what I mean? You're looking great. Look at yourself. Look at that. You're looking great, baby.
Well, thank you, man. You know what I'm saying?
You're looking great out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
people love you, bro.
Yo, you look kind of cool yourself, man. Nice, you know,
man.
fisherman hat. Yo, I should put my hat on. We be like EPMD up here.
Well, look, we got somebody on the comments said they just left Taco Bell and they ran out of wings, so those wings must be good. Don't be afraid to try these wings, man.
Who tried wings from Taco Bell?
We have Kira McCaw. She said they bussin'.
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna try them wings tomorrow. When I go to work for lunch tomorrow, I'm gonna find me a Taco Bell and I'm gonna try these wings.
Well, how about I have to. Well, Kira, let me ask you a question. After you ate the wings, like, what did they do to you?
Like, as far as what, did they make a fart?
Like, it had because they had to be some type of experience after that.
I mean, hold up. Well, I mean, like, it can't be a great experience, or you a great experience.
I mean, all food from Taco Bell send you to the bathroom. So to me, the chicken wings would just make it worse.
You just got to be a part of the crew, man. You just got to rain on somebody's parade, man.
She said they were sold out, so I guess she didn't actually get any. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. You know what, man? I'm done with you today, man. You just look. Okay. So look, let's just get into the show. That's a perfect segue, man, to talk about the topic that we got to talk about today, man. So look, CJ Dub.
So we got a couple of things going on here. You want to go with the serious first? Or?
Yeah, let's go with the serious topic because this is something we should discuss.
Okay. So yesterday, Florida high school teacher was caught with the underage student in his apartment and is now being charged with sexual battery. A police knock at the apartment of Florida high school teacher allegedly interrupted a sexual encounter with a 17-year-old student. Now the teacher is facing multiple charges of sexual battery. Right. The teacher, 28-year-old Philip Velez, and the student had previously discussed how her age made their relationship inappropriate, according to an arrest affiliate by the Hollywood police obtained by People magazine. Nonetheless, Velez identified the minor as his girlfriend when Hollywood police showed up Saturday at his residence to look for the girl, who traced to the location by a phone app from her parents. So,
wow, that's crazy, bro.
What's disturbing about this is, you know, he's engaged in a full-fledged relationship with his student. How does that happen?
That's terrible. I don't know how that happened.
How does that happen? Like, you know what I mean? Because it seems to me from reading this report, he's trying to put it off like, you know, that's his girlfriend, but they're not yet engaging in sexual activity, which I would find that hard to believe.
Right. I mean, who wouldn't find that hard to believe?
I mean, he's 28 years old. I'm not understanding. As a father of this student, what will be your reaction?
Man, anger, and anger. Right? Because this is my kid, and she's a student. You're a grown man, 28 years old. My thing, look, after I finish beating you down and doing everything I can do to you, sending myself back to jail or wherever, I want to know, like, why are you interested in such a young kid? Why don't you get you a woman? Be a man. That's how I'm sitting. Look, I'm mad. Listen, look, there ain't but one thing that's going to happen with that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I think that's anybody's or any father's first emotion. Right? Before you think of anything else, before you go do anything else, your first emotion is your kid. You know what I mean? You upset. Mm-hmm. You're not asking questions. You know what I'm saying? And you know that she was at his apartment.
Yes.
And so look, that's crossing the lines.
But before we come back to this, because there are multiple incidents in Florida. A Florida substitute teacher was also charged after alleged Snapchat video of a sexual encounter with a student surfaced, and also a teacher was sentenced after having sex with 2 students, then claiming she had the right to do so, and that was a woman.
I mean,
what the hell is going on?
Hey, look, I don't know what's going on, but look,
what the hell is what they do? Did they change some laws in Florida or something that I don't know about?
Listen, I'm just saying, I don't know. And look, I know we would always like to say, with the comment section, you're asking where the parents were. I mean, who knows? I mean, you can't, look, parents probably be at work. I mean, look, it's already enough. Single parents don't have enough time to run back and forth behind their kids all day. Having to work, pay bills, run errands, get groceries, cook dinner, do all these other things. I mean, sometimes it could get hard to keep up with your kids. You know what I'm saying? And I know that's our first thought. We always blame the parents.
Right.
That's the first thought. And look, I do get it. It do start at home. And some of those things, the way you're raised up, and your family could generally try to raise you up good. We know kids or even little girls that's raised good, or even guys, and then they just feel like they just explode one day, and you're like, damn, what happened to this guy? He just all out there, you know what I'm saying? So,
but even in this, kind of like how we discussed before the show started, talking about another incident, you know, your kids do, if especially if you're in a single parent home and you have a working parent, the student may spend more time with teachers,
right,
than they do actually with their own parents. So, you know, this teacher is way out of line. Yeah. And if you ask me, all of these teachers, life,
yeah. Look, I don't know about life, but that's gross and disgusting. And look, I just think that, look, it should be a very stiff penalty.
I mean, because these are children.
I mean, you got, I get that.
To me, there's no excuse for that, man. You know, if anything, you gonna have to show the discipline until that student turns 18. If you seen them before that, you know what I'm saying, you would disrespect to your profession.
You are,
and you know what I'm saying, like, you should be.
Right.
Shamed.
You should be shamed.
You should be dealing with the highest, stiffest of
right, because you're supposed to be right, because you're supposed to be teaching our children, you know what I'm saying, but you're preying on them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those things, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You can't contain or control yourself enough to actually educate these children and go on about your business and your day and your life. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't like it. We have to always we got to kind of get on top of how we choose our professionals anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Especially our educational professionals. You know what I'm saying? Going into the classroom, being around your children 8 hours a day, 7 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
You know, we got to talk to our children more, talk to our kids more. I know the day seems busy sometimes. And like I said, it does get busy as a parent. And some days you just want to come in and just sit down and do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, but look.
But yeah, because, you know what I'm saying, you get lackadaisical, especially as your children get older, where you may not be as attentive. Like, this girl is 17, but according to the report, she had been dealing with this man for a year. So, he been dealing with her since the age of 16.
Right.
There's no excuse for that. Like, there's no way I can cut this dude any slack.
He deserves no slack. He deserves no slack. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, these things are happening. They're protecting people like this because you have people, high-ranking officials that does these things. You know what I'm saying? And it's been known and it's been shown. So, I mean,
this is a dope comment from Big Dog Carlton, who said, "But what's crazy though, you have young girls that fantasize about sex with older men, and some of them young girls are bold enough to take the risk." And that's an absolute fact. That's a fact too. And this is where, our responsibility as grown-ups kind of come into play with some of this, because I think we all experienced it.
Right.
Coming from where we from, I definitely saw, and I know E did too. Growing up, where you saw older guys dealing with younger girls, and they was dealing with these dudes. They at the time, these dudes with the nice cars, with the you know what I'm saying, whatever
guys on the block hustling,
and they were being, the young girls were being manipulated.
Right.
And at the time when you that young, you really not aware of what's really happening.
Right.
But that's just the reality of it. But as a 43-year-old man sitting up here, you know what I'm saying, that shit is not happening on my watch.
Right, and it's the same way for us guys growing up. You know what I mean? We fantasize about being with older women. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I you know what I mean? Probably I was in a situation where I dated someone 11 or 12 years older than me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even 18. My mom was furious. She was upset. You know what I'm saying? So but look, like I said, I was at the point then I was already gone anyway. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing you could do.
Yeah, and I have similar experiences.
So, but I'm just saying, and look, and I'm not excusing it or saying excusing the behavior or excusing anyone's behavior. I'm just saying it is wrong. It was wrong for that older woman, because in that situation she should have been the one with the self-control. You know what I'm saying? She should have been like, nah, this is a young guy, this is a kid. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't have been trying to hear it. But I'm just saying she should have done that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, sometimes you just put the pressure on. You know what I'm saying? As a young man, and you're like, nah.
But let me ask you this. Let me throw a wrench into this real quick. And we kind of mildly discussed this before when Nicki Minaj was giving the young boy the lap dance on stage, and we were talking about whether that was appropriate or not. When do you think this situation, would you be more harsh on the men predators than you would the women predators?
Yes, because society would deem it that way. We're not viewed the same. We're not see, it's different for us, and when we do it than when a woman do it, because no matter what, and no matter how much these laws change and women, equal rights, I agree with all of that. But no matter how well you feel about that, men are still looked at as the dominance in the race, in the human race.
So according to these reports, the female predator slept with the most students, right?
Right.
The two men predators, they were only dealing with one, and actually, one of them is in a full-fledged relationship, and taking the 17-year-old girl serious.
It's not, but
his penalty is probably going to be stiffer.
His penalty will be
stiffer than
stiffer.
the woman who
it will be
slept with multiple students.
Listen, I think that you're right, and you're dead on with that. Because we look at it different. Even you look at it different. You may not say you do or want to, but at the end, you're going to say, hey, look, man, it's just a total difference. You know what I'm saying? In a grown man, 28 years old, with a 16-year-old girl. You know what I'm saying? 17-year-old girl. You know what I mean? It just seems disgusting. It just feels disgusting. Everything about it is wrong. But if you took that and you had a 28-year-old woman on a 16-year-old guy, young guy, you know what I mean? Such as myself, I'm a jockey, you know what I mean? It's not going to be looked at as harsh.
Okay, so another thing that made headlines here recently, Kool Moe Dee, a few years back, released a report called Grading MCs. And that list recently,
man, I'm sure that stirred controversy,
resurfaced.
Whoa.
And a lot of our legends and our icons are on this list. Some were.
What is the criteria? How's he grading them?
Hold on. Let me get to this. Let me pull it up on the big screen here.
Right. I want to know how's he grading them, because I'm definitely interested in seeing how, you know, some of my favorite rappers are being graded out here. You know what I'm saying?
Once again, Kool Moe Dee's criteria was vocabulary, ability to articulate, creativity, originality, versatility, voice, catalog, stage presence, sticking to themes, and innovating new sound.
Right, man. Listen, create new sound. Make people say, "Oh, whoa, what's that?" You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, you know, and look, we need that in hip hop right now. We need a new sound.
So I pulled up. I was able to find the updated list.
Okay.
That was the one we gave you earlier. Was from the 80s.
Okay.
This new, the updated one, he put more new generational MCs on it. You have Jay-Z, DMX, Master P, Big Pun, Snoop, Nas, Common, Lauryn Hill, Raekwon, Keith Murray, Ice Cube, Too Short, Black Thought, Mos Def, Busta Rhymes,
Okay.
Tretch, Method Man, Raekwon, Razzcazz, Biggie, Tupac, Mace, Puff, and Cannabis, Buckshot, Foxy Brown, and Little Kim.
That's a decent report card list to come out. Because look, you can't get everybody in there. You know what I mean? On one tape. You can, but it would be the longest report card ever. You know what I'm saying? So look, I guess he's doing it by class. I guess is that what he's doing?
Yeah,
that's what it seems.
That's what
like.
it appears to be.
He's doing it by class.
Right.
So if that was the class, that's a great list. That's a great class.
So out of the names I named, who you think got the highest?
Come on, man. I told you. I don't. These things don't even have to be what's said. What's understood don't have to be said. Jigga Man. I'm gonna say it again because evidently it's not understood. Jigga Man.
Okay. Jay-Z's score. Well, Jay-Z's grade.
Is it what?
He got a B.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He got an 82.
Well, I mean, he could put that out there. That's his list. He feels that way, so you know, I'm not gonna argue with it. Hey, he may feel another. You know what I'm saying?
Jay got 7 for vocabulary.
What?
I think that's a little low. Me personally.
What?
Articulation, he got a 9. Creativity, he got a 9. Now, I wouldn't give Jay a 9 for creativity. I think I would give him more like a 7.
What?
Yeah, well, a lot of Jay-Z's.
Yo, I'm not.
Hold on, let me
represent
explain. And the reason I'm saying that is because a lot of Jay-Z's music, Jay-Z was good at finding things that other people did, and he just did it better than them. and that's just keeping it 100.
Oh my God, man, you something else, man.
No, I'm telling the truth.
I'm being disrespectful.
This is the truth. Just
man.
like take a song like 1-900 Hustler. I love that record.
Right.
But it's a bite off of 1-800 Convict by Ghetto Boys. Like, Jay was good at doing that. He would take somebody's idea and just make it better. His song may be better, but when you say creativity, that gotta take you down a couple of notches.
Well, okay, all right. Well, if he's trying to outdo someone else's on their joint, okay.
It's somebody else. Jay
I'll
was
give
good
you
at
that.
it.
I'll give you that because it's Jay-Z.
Right. So while I would give him a higher grade for vocabulary, I would give him a 10 for articulate. I think Jay articulates himself very well. Kool Moe Dee gave him a 9 for creativity. I would give him about a 7.
Okay.
That's just me.
Okay.
Originality, he got an 8. I think that's fair.
Okay.
Versatility, he gave him a 7. I would give Jay a higher grade.
I would give him a 10 on versatility because he'll do anything. He goes south, north, and he'll do it how you want him to do it.
Yes, I would give him a high grade.
Exactly.
He got an 8 for voice. Me personally, I would give Jay.
That's not bad.
I would give Jay a 10 for voice. I think Jay has a voice. I don't get Jay confused with anybody. Whenever he's on a track, I know it's him.
Okay. All right. That's
just my personal opinion. He got a 10 for his catalog, and I would give Jay a 10 for his catalog as well. Kool Moe Dee gave him a 6 for stage presence.
He don't have
That's a low grade.
Yeah, that's a low grade. But Jay-Z never been like the you know what I mean? He was like the coolest dude on the stage. So
Right.
But I would give him an 8 at least for stage presence.
I think 6 is fair.
Okay, well I'm not gonna argue it.
I
You
think
know what
6 is
I
fair.
think that we'll give him a 6 just from his aura alone. You know what I'm saying? Because he really don't do much on stage. You know what I'm saying? So
Sticking to themes, Kumo D gave him a 9. I would give Jay a 10 there. Innovating.
So hold on. Who got the highest grade? I'm interested to know who has the highest grade. If Jay don't have the highest grade up there, I need to know who has the highest grade, who he gave above Jay. Because for me, Jay checks off the most boxes. So I'm only interested in that.
Well, not with this criteria he doesn't. Jay checks off the most boxes when you think of terms of
Culture.
success, of influence, of, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people who have, Jay's.
But all of those
Jay's
things is what
ability-
created that for Jay. All of
No.
that is what created that for Jay. That criteria.
Nah, I don't
Those
think.
metrics right there is what gave. Yeah.
I don't think
yeah.
that these are the metrics that Jay-Z would.
That-
I don't think
You can't have influence without those.
Even though I think Kumo D's, because this criteria really grades you solely based on how good you are as an MC.
Okay.
And nothing else. Not influence, not record sales, not anything. Just your overall package as a MC. So you could take somebody like.
But you say, and this is coming from like originators of hip hop. Right. But my thing is this: hey, what the fans say or consider matter? Does what people outside of hip hop, does that matter?
Well,
what
it's
they feel or what
it's
they see?
opinions, man. Like,
Okay.
you
I'm
know,
just asking. I'm not sure.
Right. I get what you're saying, but these are all opinions. Like,
Okay.
you know, you said who got the highest grade? The highest grade was given to. Wow.
Who? Come on, man. Don't hold back, man. Don't hold back now.
The highest grade was actually given to Lauryn Hill.
I'm turn this damn camera off.
Lauryn Hill received.
Turn this damn camera off. I said turn this damn camera off.
Lauryn Hill received a 97. She got the most 10. She vocabulary 10. I agree. Articulation 10. I agree.
Hold on, let me say
Creativity 10. I agree.
You know what, man?
Originality 10. I agree.
You know what, man?
Versatility 10. I agree. I actually agree with
know what,
Lauryn
man?
Hill's 97.
You know what, bro? You know what? You just hold on. Let me say this before you continue. I just want to say this. It's gonna be really quick. You and Kumo D, man, y'all crazy as hell. Both of y'all.
Well, see, E, I think you're looking at this the wrong way.
I may be.
You're looking at this because you're looking at everything overall. You're looking at, because you're able to see Jay's success. You're a fan of Jay-Z's music. You are taking all things in account.
No, I'm taking. Yeah, I am, and I'm taking into account today. If I put a Jay-Z on the stage and see if he could check off those boxes.
Lauryn Hill in
Lauryn
her
Hill
prime.
will check off now.
Whoa, wait a minute.
She won't check off now.
I gotta keep it 100 here.
I'm keeping it a butt.
Lauryn Hill in her prime and Jay-Z in his prime. She is a better performer and she is a better rapper. Period.
I'll give you performance.
In
She's
her
not a better
prime.
rapper than Jay. She's not a better rapper than Jay.
I don't know.
Bro, we're not doing that, bro. We're not
I
doing
don't
that.
know.
But it's nice to see you uplifting the women. You know what I mean? But she's not better than Jay. You just going too far, bro.
I'm not saying she's better than, because
How many drinks did you have today,
Hold
bro?
on, bro. I'm not saying she's better than Jay. But what I'm saying is, if we're grading a report card, and this is solely based on your talents and your abilities as an MC,
Okay.
I would give Lauryn Hill the higher grade. But do I think Lauryn Hill is a better artist than Jay-Z? Do I think Lauryn Hill contributed more to hip hop than Jay-Z? Do I think she has a better catalog than Jay-Z? None of that. Absolutely not. But if we're using this criteria and just basing this on your talent and skill as an MC, I agree that she should receive a higher grade than Jay-Z.
You know what I would say to Kumo D right now? Smoke crack, don't you?
Boy, don't you smoke crack.
Smoke crack, don't you? Jump off the building. Jump off the roof. Smoke crack, don't you? No, I ain't gonna disrespect Lauryn Hill. She good, but I ain't gonna give her that score over Jay-Z, even with that criteria. So that's just me.
Do you know who got the second highest grade?
Who?
Biggie Smalls.
I like it. I love it when they
Biggie,
yeah, I like it.
Biggie got the second highest grade.
Right. I love it when they call me Big Papa.
Then this is once again, this is Kumo D's.
But look, I'm not arguing with Biggie. Anything Biggie should always, he's gonna be up there. He was the most creative, the lyricist. That fat joker will move on stage, he walk, have his towel, be like this. You know what I mean? And just be doing his thing. Listen, Biggie Smalls, I give it to him. He was creative, he was everything, he was versatile, could do anything. We've never seen nothing like him before.
And Busta Rhymes got the third highest grade.
Look, Busta Rhymes, he checks off those boxes as well on that report card. So, look, I think that, okay, I'm going to be realistic. If we just doing it with that, okay, I get it. I'm not saying I don't get it. I'm stubborn right now because I just can't believe. And look, we've actually had this conversation before about Lauryn Hill and Jay-Z. I think that when we first started the show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, look, I get it, man.
And you know how I feel about that.
I'm going to be stubborn.
You know how I feel about that. I'm going to tell you one that's surprising.
What was that?
They got an A as well. Mystical. Mystical made this list. Mystical has got an A. How you feel about that?
Man, down Mystical.
Hey, man, you don't have to be so disrespectful, bro. Let's see who got the lowest grade. Yo, I thought Mystical was your guy.
Man, I like Mystical, man, but we ain't doing that, bro. We ain't doing that, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh man, who got the lowest grade here? Wow. Somebody got this 79. Who was that? You know who got the worst grade on the report card?
Who?
Mace.
I wouldn't say that. See, that's what I'm saying.
I agree.
Stop it.
I think Mace should have the worst grade on here.
Stop it, man.
Yeah, Mace should have the worst grade on here. Well, that's about our
Mace
time,
got the
bruh.
worst grade. How Mace got
I
the
think
worst
he
grade,
should have.
man.
I think he should.
I mean, look, man. But that's his list, and he could choose to do that list how he want to do it. But I'm not going with it. I get it. If you're just doing it like that based off that, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? You know, but like you said, it doesn't mean that they're head of the class. You know what I'm saying? Because they have the highest grade. You know what I'm saying? Which is normally how it's supposed to be. But in this instance, when it comes to hip hop, you can have the highest score and still not be the baddest in the land.
Right.
That's
So with
all
that being said, why don't you tell the people what they can
Hey,
find
look,
us
man, if you rocking with the show, man, and you rocking with the people, man, you can find us on every Tuesday and Thursday. You can find us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, SoundCloud, and all of the above, especially these live nights, man. Make sure you check us out, tune in, man. We everywhere they are, and they want to be, man. So look, holla at your boys, man. It's the discussion with C&E, man.
So what?